Hey friends, Chef Wainaina here. Welcome back, guys. I'm in Boston area. It's still very cold here, and I've been thinking, you know what? I can bring the summer experience indoors. So I got myself a rack of St. Louis ribs that I'm going to make in the oven. Two-step recipe process. Just you need to make the barbecue sauce and just put the ribs in the oven. Once they come out, you glaze them with barbecue sauce, and there you got it, a beautiful dish that you can make indoors. You don't have to wait for spring to come. So as my oven preheats, I have my pork ribs here. I'm going to open this plastic, pat them dry, and then take out the membrane. So using a small knife, cut off the plastic. To take out the membrane, you want to come at the corner here with a small knife, poke it slightly, get a piece of paper towel, and then pull this away. Just like that. This membrane is stuffed to it. It's usually called silver skin. I'm cooking at home, so I don't need to do a lot of fancy cleaning. I'll get this piece off here. You definitely don't have to when you're cooking at home. I will save this one. I can make some stir fry. Once you take out the membrane, this side looks all good to me. I'll take some of this, just some of this excess fat here. Take a piece of paper towel here and pat it dry on both sides. So what I'm going to do, I have a sheet pan here. I'm going to take this, put this aside for a second. I'm going to take aluminum foil here. I'm going to bring back my ribs. I'll actually take this off here so that it fits. That's for future. So here I have some salt. I'm going to salt this up on high. Black pepper. I have my spice rub here. This one I make my own spice rub, so I make a big batch, and I always save it. I'm going to put the ingredients or the recipe for this at the bottom. So I'm just going to thoroughly sprinkle that, and then just pat it. I like to go heavy on spices. I love spices. So I'll turn this over. Salt, black pepper, and then some more of this yummy rub, and just pat it. As you can see, the ribs, they have a lot of fat, so you don't need any oil on these. So they are going to make their own oil. So that is good. I'll wash my hands. Take another piece of aluminum, tightly seal this. Make a nice tight seal. So because I'm going to cook it low and slow, I don't need any sort of liquid in here. Usually you'll add some liquid to help it, but I want to cook it nice and slow. My oven is set at 300. This one goes into the oven for an hour 45. Done, goes into the oven. So the ingredients that go into our barbecue sauce are just simple. It's 2 cups of ketchup. You can use any brand ketchup. Third cup rice wine vinegar. You can definitely use any kind of vinegar that you have access to. I have a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, Worcestershire sauce, 1/4 cup brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice plus the zest. I'm going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder and 1 teaspoon of spice rub. Season salt and pepper, and then give it a stir. So as our pork ribs starts to slow cook for about an hour and 45 minutes, we are going to start making our barbecue sauce. Bring this small pot to a boil. You want to be very, very, very careful with this because it's very easy to burn, has a lot of sugar in it. So keep an eye on this. Once it comes to a boil, bring it to a simmer and let it cook slowly to a half an hour until it nice reduces and all the flavors come together. So as you can see, our barbecue sauce has been bubbling here for the last 20 minutes here. It's reduced and it has come together very, very, very nicely. In the meanwhile, our pork ribs are still doing their thing in the oven. So after an hour and 45 minutes, our ribs were done. They were perfectly cooked just as we had expected. And then I opened them up. I drained off the excess liquid. We don't need that anymore. And then I reset my oven to broiler setting. Using a small brush, I applied, basted or glazed them with our barbecue sauce, and then I put them back into the oven for about 5 to 6 minutes just to glaze and get that beautiful dark reddish color for the barbecues. After 6 minutes from the oven, I took them out. I have them rest about 5 to 10 minutes before I cut them to taste. So after resting the ribs, it's time to cut. They are just so perfectly glazed, ready to be enjoyed. I'll cut them, pulling off the bone, perfectly cooked, beautiful color, nice and juicy inside. Time to taste. Let me try this. They are definitely perfectly cooked off the bone. Serve them with whatever side you wish. I served mine with some sweet potato hash. You can do macaroni, you can do a coleslaw. See, you don't have to wait for spring and summer to come to enjoy your favorite barbecue. You can do it right in your own kitchen, or still, if you don't have access to a grill, you can do the recipe in the oven as I've done. So I hope you have enjoyed watching it and you can try in your own kitchen. I will see you next time. Just remember to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. It just definitely means a lot to me. Thank you so much. See you next time.